Please be seated. Deputy Chancellor, guests, graduates and members of the university community, good morning and welcome. I'm Michael Gonzalez, the University Librarian. Graduations are one of the university's most important events. This year the university will hold 42 graduations, both here and in Shanghai. I would like to introduce you to the official party who's seated here on stage. At the centre of the stage is Dr. John Laker, AO, Deputy Chancellor of the university, who will preside over this ceremony. The Deputy Chancellor is joined by Professor Kylie Reedman, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President, Education and Students, Mr. Will Thompson, who will deliver the occasional address, Professor Mark Evans, the Dean of the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building, who will be presenting the graduates. The other people seated here on the stage are Emeritus Professor Michael McDaniel, AO, Special Advisor to the Vice-Chancellor and Doctor of the University Honoris Causa recipient, who is graduating with the Doctor of Philosophy today, professors, academics and professional staff from faculties and institutes who played an important role in the success of the graduates. And I will also like to acknowledge a couple of members of staff, Alyssa Patterson-Choate and Mukesh Ray, who will be graduating today. Now it gives me great pleasure to invite Dr. John Laker, AO, Deputy Chancellor, to formally open the proceedings.
Graduands, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. In the name of the Council, I declare this congregation of the University of Technology, Sydney, duly assembled. On behalf of the University of Technology, Sydney, before we begin the proceedings and on behalf of all here present, I would like to acknowledge and pay respect to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It is upon their ancestral lands that UTS stands. Similarly, I would also like to pay respect to the elders, both past and present, acknowledging them as the traditional custodians of knowledge for this place. In this graduation ceremony, we will celebrate the conferral of awards upon graduates from the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building, the UTS Business School and the TD School. Today's ceremony marks a great achievement for the graduates and recognises the support which they have received from family and friends, and I'm delighted that many of you are able to join us today. We warmly welcome you, and together we celebrate the achievements of the graduates. I now invite Professor Mark Evans, Interim Dean of the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building, to present graduates.
Deputy Chancellor, I invite graduates in the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building, the UTS Business School and the Transdisciplinary School to stand. Deputy Chancellor, the UTS Council has resolved that candidates recommended to it by the faculty boards in Design, Architecture and Building, Business and TD School as eligible for awards have completed all requirements of a course of study approved by the boards and has conferred these awards upon them. Deputy Chancellor, I now present those graduates from the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building, the UTS Business School and the Transdisciplinary School who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they have qualified.
On behalf of the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I congratulate graduates on their achievements in obtaining the awards for which they have qualified.
Graduates, please be seated. Deputy Chancellor, in the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building, higher degree research students are critical to our research mission. From sustainable fashion to advanced manufacturing, grand designs to green infrastructure, our research themes transform cities, technologies and society. Our graduates lead transformative change, embodying our commitment to a just, sustainable and equitable future. Our higher degree research students champion ethical practices and deliver a vision for the creative professions of the future. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you graduates receiving research degrees. The following students have graduated with the Doctor of Philosophy. Michael John McDaniel AO, for a thesis entitled Wilay Bandang, an analysis of past and present relationships with and around possum skin cloaks, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Distinguished Professor Peter McNeill and Co-Supervisor Associate Professor Gregory Martin. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Michael John McDaniel AO. Alyssa Peterson Choate, for a thesis entitled The Effective Power of the Dressed Body Assemblage, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Cameron Tonkin-Wise and co-supervisors Dr. Sally McLaughlin and Dr. Todd Robinson. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Alyssa Peterson Choate. Sandeep Mathur, for a thesis entitled Managing Data Science Initiatives as Exploratory Projects, a New Approach to Program Management, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Shankar Sankaran and Co-Supervisor Professor Wei Hung Sheng. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Sandeep Mathur. Michelle Miller, for a thesis entitled Designing Regenerative Transitions, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Cameron Tonkin-Wise and Co-Supervisor Dr. Alexander Baumba. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Michelle Miller. Enya Thomas Michelle Moore, for a thesis entitled Design Encounters, a critical examination of transnational design events from 2018 to 2020, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Distinguished Professor Peter McNeill and co-supervisors Associate Professor Alexander Crosby and Dr. Matthew Holt. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Enya Thomas Michelle Moore. Mukesh Ray, for a thesis entitled Analysing and Predicting the Geospatial Transformation of the Rural-Urban Fringe of Delhi Region in India, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Samita Ghosh and co-supervisors Distinguished Professor Biswachet Pradhan and Professor Sarah Wilkinson. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Mukesh Ray. Emanuela Savini, for a thesis entitled Institutionalising Democratic Innovations Through the Victorian Local Government Act 2020, Exposition, Analysis and Implications, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Bly Grant and Co-Supervisor Associate Professor Vincent Mangione. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Emanuela Savini. Lenka May Thompson for a thesis entitled Providing for the Locals, Australian Local Governments and Their Capacity to Supply Affordable Housing, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Alan Morris and Co-Supervisor Emeritus Professor Heather MacDonald. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Lenka May Thompson. Zhan Li Yu for a thesis entitled Effects of Economic Policy on Property Development Firms' Financial Health, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Janet Gee and Co-Supervisor Dr. Arizu Shirazu. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Xian Yu. Deputy Chancellor, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with the Master of Applied Policy, Ferdinand Pante-Merlin. Matthew Schnelly. Master of Design, Shu Jie Lin. Yu Qian Zhao. Graduate Certificate in Design, Master of Design, Chen Lu Ma. Master of Design in Service Design, Julia Bastery. Ying Xiu Lim. Nirav Kumar Suryakant Patil. Master of Planning, Kelvin Kiprotich. Alexandra Nelson Watt. Master of Project Management, Abdul Rahman Obeid. Paula Alejandra Osma Reyes. Master of Property Development, Jonathan Hain. Christopher Patrick Hogan. Peter John Ioannou. Zhe Luo. Master of Property Development and Planning, Soratun Maitra Watana. Isabel Celine Woodker. Graduate Certificate in Property Development, Master of Property Development and Planning, Deng Jin Wu. Master of Property Development, Project Management, Cheng Hang Chong. Master of Real Estate Investment, James Allen Forsyth. Master of Urban Design, Ryan Benjamin Gill. Aaron Pierce Sheldon. Graduate Certificate in Urban Planning and Design, Master of Urban Planning, James Andrew Gale. Abhishek Sengupta. Rika Marie Taylor. Bachelor of Design, Honours with First Class Honours, Louisa May Skyring. Bachelor of Design, Honours with Second Class Honours, Division 1. Bachelor of Design in Visual Communication, Julian Loren Ortiz. Bachelor of Landscape Architecture, Honours with Second Class Honours, Division 2, Hadi Abur Amar. Bachelor of Design in Fashion and Textiles, Bachelor of Creative Intelligence and Innovation, Bianca Alexiou. Bachelor of Design in Visual Communication, Bachelor of Creative Intelligence and Innovation, Jessica Nguyen. Bachelor of Design in Visual Communication, Bachelor of International Studies, Shu Lam He. Anna Shu. Bachelor of Design in Animation, Jade Doi An. Huang Chaohua. Huan Xin Xu. Bachelor of Design in Architecture, Eric Wang. Bachelor of Design in Fashion and Textiles, Diploma in Innovation, Ariana Elizabeth Galanos. Bachelor of Design in Fashion and Textiles, Di Jia Chen. Maya Hill. Ariel Ho. Grace Alyssa Keel. Annabelle Elizabeth Levy. Jinan Lee. Jenny Nu Queen Nguyen. Dan Ting Shi. Elizabeth Grace Sorrell. Fiona Lu Wang. Sarah Wang. Bachelor of Design in Photography, Jane Marie Asher. Isabel Frances Bennett. Georgia Madison Hearn. Zoe Isabella Diana Kemp. Zhe Su. Bachelor of Design in Product Design, Diploma in Innovation, Eliza Go. Bachelor of Design in Product Design, Henry Donaldson. Zhe Rui Fu. Yu Fan He. Jia Yi Liu. Yichen Shi. Shu Yao Wang. Ting Ni Zhang. Bachelor of Design in Visual Communication, Diploma in Innovation, Sage Juliet Henniger. Bachelor of Design in Visual Communication, Monica Boros. Shannon de Leon. Shelon J. Devine. Jasmine Metatesta. Ella Olivia Randall. Bachelor of Construction Project Management with First Class Honours, Elania Alexander. Daniel Cooper. Chantal Gonzalez. Kimberly Joy Villaseñor Chan. Bachelor of Construction Project Management with Second Class Honours, Jonathan Bakulis. Nicholas Caligari. Jacob Kapili. Robert Anthony Ceccarelli. Luke Jackson Edwards. Ryan Ha. Jack Norman Hando. Stephen Huang. Marcus Interley. James Lee. E. Liu. Sophie Payne. Samuel Rodriguez. Marco Antonio Romeo. Zachary Telfer. Matthew Lucas Walker. Bachelor of Construction Project Management, Greta Marie Barkle. Jack Brahim Gatas. Abdul Rahman Jabara. Wasik Sarwa Sial. Nicholas Bradridge Studdy. Bachelor of Property Economics, Luke Edward Arnold. Joseph Azar. Lloyd Boy Crozier. Alexander Giles. Benjamin James Hickey. Long Ho. Ethan Lambert. Jeremy James Lee. Lachlan James Lee. Richard Lee. Liam Allen Menzies. Crystal Georgia Neophytou. Lakshna Ramlagan. Christian Sakard. Sarah Angela Sawires. Benjamin Paul Snushal. Maria Ngok Duin Chan. Flynn Derek Twame. From the TD School, Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Mechanical Engineering with First Class Honours, Bachelor of Creative Intelligence and Innovation, Brodie Hurrell. From the UTS Business School, Bachelor of Management, Spiros Zafiropoulos. Bachelor of Business with Credit, Jocelyn Corey. From the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building, Bachelor of Property Economics, Ronan Braham.
Deputy Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just seen a marvellous array of talent coming across the stage at the Great Hall, and you've been extremely well behaved in greeting them. Now you don't have to be. There is a lot of pride in this room for our graduates, and now I'm going to ask you to let them hear just how proud you are of what they've achieved. So let's give them a really strong round of applause. Thank you. Next time, when they walk across the stage, you can do it even then. Graduates, you've made it. Today, at last. Today in our Great Hall, you've graduated from one of the world's top 100 universities and top 10 young university. Young because UTS is yet to reach its 50th birthday. But the ceremony of graduation itself is one of the Western world's oldest continuous celebrations. It dates back 800 years to the foundation of the first European universities in the 12th century. Then you would have been taking your exams in Latin. Your graduation cap and gown are modelled on the attire of the medieval clerics who taught at those universities. But then you would have worn your gowns every day, simply to keep warm in those damp and unheated corridors of learning at Oxford or Paris or Bologna. Today, the graduation gown and cap are a symbol of recognition and achievement. While you have them on, wear them with pride. Graduation is indeed a great tradition and a special rite of passage, as it should be, because graduation marks an important milestone in your lives. The word graduation comes from the Latin, gradus meaning step, and today you take a further significant step in your personal and professional development. We hope you have enjoyed your student days, but we know that university study requires a strong commitment to hard work and long hours. Inevitably too, it involves sacrifices, whether they be of immediate career opportunity, family and social life, or for a number of you today, the familiarity and comfort of your own country. And of course, earlier you had to face the unprecedented disruption of the COVID-19 pandemic. Your resilience, your commitment will be amply rewarded as you apply your new skills and insights in your professional life. But today, the satisfaction of earning a high calibre degree is reward in itself. Enjoy that sense of satisfaction because you've earned it. And for all the parents, partners and friends here today, as well, this is an occasion of great pride, and we heard that expressed. You have lived through the stresses the graduates have faced, and you have given them your support and encouragement. And I'm sure that the graduates would want to acknowledge that. So could I ask the graduates to stand, face their families, and let them know just how much you appreciated that support. Give them a rousing round of applause as well, because they've earned it. Thank you, graduates. That's the last instruction you'll have from this university for a while. The world that you, as graduates, are entering is a complex and challenging one. The new normal in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic is still not yet settled. But it is an exciting world. The workplace has become more flexible than ever before. Change is a constant. Digital disruption has become a powerful force. Artificial intelligence is developing rapidly. Who of you knew of ChatGPT when you came to UTS? And new industries based on global data platforms are transforming the way in which we live, we work, and we communicate. This is a world of opportunities for you, where you can test your newfound skills with employers large or small, at home or abroad, or even create the organisations in which you will work. The energies that you have devoted to your studies can now be unleashed into this exciting world. Take the challenges on with confidence and enthusiasm, inspire your colleagues, and bring your talents into play. Your time at UTS will have prepared you well. Employers have a high regard for UTS graduates because of your ability to adapt and innovate, to work collaboratively with people of different viewpoints and backgrounds, and to cope with pressure and tight deadlines. The reputation of UTS graduates is second to none. You now join an outstanding group of UTS alumni, some 280,000 creative and innovative graduates making their mark in all walks of life. Reach out to this alumni group, this global network, when you can. Many of them will be helpful to you in your future careers. And please stay in touch with UTS. Our alumni office is your lifelong connection to UTS, so please keep them up to date on your movements. Of course, your time as a student may not end today. This rapidly changing world is requiring you to refresh your existing knowledge and acquire new knowledge and skills again and again throughout your professional career. Society is transforming to a lifetime of learning, and UTS is in the forefront of this transformation with new courses and programs that will add to your skills and enhance them throughout your professional career. We look forward to you continuing your learning journey with UTS in the years ahead and seeing you in this great hall again. Graduates, you are leaving here today as the pride of this university, as the flag bearers for the next generation of bright minds and responsible citizens. Yet your graduation comes at a time when the world is facing some profound global challenges. The erosion of public trust in major institutions, economic anxiety, climate change, the growing polarisation of societies, the tragic human tide of refugees, poverty and inequality, the horrors of war. Your education provides you with the skills to think through these challenges for yourselves and to contribute in your own lives to their solution. You have a real responsibility to use your talents wisely and do your best to contribute to a prosperous, more inclusive and sustainable society. To meet this responsibility, stay true to the values of honesty, trust and integrity as your guiding beacons. How do you do this? Let me offer 3 simple pieces of advice. Firstly, choose your employer wisely. You are part of a new generation that is demanding higher ethical standards from organisations, a generation that believes it has an obligation to make society better and fairer than to leave it to others or to the future. Satisfy yourself that trust and a clear purpose of contributing value to society is part of the ethos of any organisation you join. Secondly, identify the values that are important to you and live them in the way you conduct yourself in the workplace and outside. Be authentic. Take personal accountability for your actions and be willing to be judged by them. Speak up. At times when you are not sure what to do, bring your own strong moral compass to bear on your decisions and do what you believe is right. Do yourselves, your families and your university proud by maintaining the highest professional and personal ethical standards. The best advice I can give you finally is that you make your word your bond. There is no more powerful demonstration of your integrity than that you honour your word. Keep your promises and commitments. Nothing more and nothing less. Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, summed it up well when he said, quote, "Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become." Unquote. On that note, let me once again congratulate our new graduates on your success. Our best wishes and pride go with each and every one of you. Your degree will open up opportunities for you in any number of roles. Seize them in both hands and do well. Thank you. I now invite Professor Kylie Reedman, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice-President, Education and Students, to introduce the occasional speaker.
Deputy Chancellor, thank you. As I introduce the occasional speaker, I wish to add my congratulations to our new graduates. It never ceases to bring me joy to know that as a member of staff here at UTS, we've contributed in some small way to this great occasion of you walking across the stage. Congratulations. Our occasional speaker today is Mr. Will Thompson. Will is one of you. He attended UTS from 2015 to 2018, studying a Bachelor of Product Design with honours. In his time in the degree, Will was chosen to participate in the Natchman Next Gen competition for glass design, in which he received first place for his work. He later went on to focus on recycled plastics and sustainable design, eventually graduating with first-class honours, as was runner-up in the Design Institute of Australia's Graduate of the Year Award in Product Design. In 2020, alongside fellow UTS alumni Sam Davies, Will would go on to co-found Defy, a design studio and manufacturer focused on sustainably driven recycled plastic products. The business manufactures products such as furniture, homewares and consumer goods for a huge range of brands, including the likes of David Jones, Scape Student Accommodation, Qantas, Westpac, Messina and many more. To date, the business has turned over 100 tonnes of plastic waste into functional, beautiful products, which can always be recycled again, building towards a truly circular material economy. It therefore gives me great pleasure to invite Mr. Will Thompson to deliver the occasional address and tell us a little bit about his journey. Thank you, Will.
Deputy Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Dean, dedicated staff, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the 2024 graduates we're celebrating today. I'm extremely honoured and humbled by the opportunity to address this audience, to share in the celebration of this graduating cohort and the immense milestone that today represents. Albeit, I stand before you filled with an undeniable sense of inadequacy. It was only 5 years ago that I sat in my robes in that audience, in the same suit I'm wearing today, filled with the same mixed feelings of accomplishment, yet anticipation for what the future might hold. I had no idea what the next few years would have in store for me. To think of myself now addressing that same audience feels surreal, yet it gives me a unique position to share some insights into what you might experience in the coming years, and hopefully some takeaways into what might have been useful for me at the time. The university has created an incredible space for you to learn, to grow, to make mistakes, to collaborate, to bond with those around you, to have your ideas challenged, and hopefully to discover what ideals are truly important to you. You're about to embark on a journey into a new life chapter, entering the workforce, finding your unique way of contributing to the world. This journey is going to be utterly different for each and every one of you. There will be twists and turns along the way that you may have never thought coming. It may take you down avenues that you had not previously considered. It may mean long months of job searches to no avail, only for a better opportunity to present itself. It might mean a chance encounter changing your career trajectory completely. My journey definitely included some of these elements. After several long months of job searching after graduating, which included a healthy amount of self-doubt, questioning whether I've made the wrong career choice entirely, I eventually landed at the time what I would have considered a dream role. I was designing furniture for high-profile companies in corporate fit-outs. I was learning a huge amount, working alongside a great team, but it didn't take me long to realise that something didn't sit right. Feeling lethargic and unfulfilled, these were symptoms that I'd later recognise as depression. I couldn't figure out where I'd gone wrong. I was working in a great company in a role that I'd trained for years to do. Eventually, it dawned on me that what I was feeling was neither mental nor emotional, but rather moral. I was realising that engaging in an industry that was so heavily dominated by fast turnovers and wastefulness was something that had begun to bear a heavy burden on me, and that it could no longer be ignored. Instead, I turned to something that I'd been able to explore during my time at UTS, looking at innovative ways to recycle plastic into new products. A chance encounter with fellow UTS alumni Sam Davies led us to eventually take a huge leap into the unknown. After years of tinkering in a garage that we shared with a senile cat, we eventually quit our respective jobs and decided to found our own company, one with the sole objective of improving the state of recycled plastic. Since then, our journey has been far from smooth, filled with even more twists and turns, long days, strong coffee, and restless sleep. Although we may have had no idea of the journey that lay before us, we took a leap into something that we felt needed to be improved. Although we are only a drop in the ocean against a massive issue, the sense of contributing to the solution rather than the problem is hugely rewarding. For me, this has instilled that grinding at something that you feel to be worthwhile however challenging the path, will always give you a greater sense of purpose. However, I would not recommend starting a business the next time you're feeling down. In fact, this may have the opposite effect of improving your mood. But it is important to recognise when a role you are given does not align with something you feel intrinsically. Often, this internal moral dialogue will not be the loudest voice to hear, but it is important to listen to. The journey I am on still has a huge way to go. However, situations like this are very powerful for introspection. I've tried to distill a few key messages from what I've learned for the graduates today. Number one, be humble. Entering the workforce can feel abrupt. There will be new dynamics to navigate, a huge learning curve in front of you, and often timelines and budgets take precedence over the best ideas. Be prepared to receive criticism with humility. Number two, be inquisitive. Never stop questioning what is being presented to you. What might be the best solution for the end user or society at large? Divergent innovation is driven by asking a simple question of why to the status quo around us. Number three, be comfortable with the unknown. Be prepared to be in rooms where you feel out of your depth. Be comfortable diving into problems where the solution might feel obscure or unattainable. Be comfortable in not knowing what the next step in your journey might be. And number four, be uncompromising. Moral principles need to stay at the forefront of how we make our decisions. Consideration for the environment and social equity can no longer be nice-to-have add-ons. They must be at the forefront of design and decision-making from the outset if we are to alter the current trajectory of the planet. Before me sits the next generation of changemakers in Australia, a group of young innovators who have the ability to change the face of the world for the better. You will be the designers of the next era of the products that we use every day, of the spaces where we live and work, of the clothes that we choose to identify us, of the digital spaces we interact with, of the policies and legislations that will guide us. What kind of mark you choose to leave on the world is now entirely up to you. Today represents a culmination of 15 years of education through school and university that you have completed, and maybe more for some, all to prepare you for this moment in your life. I look forward to seeing what kind of mark you will choose to leave. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Will, for your honesty, for your description of what morals and values look like in action, and for your focus on the future, which I think is a really important thing when you think about the graduates in this particular discipline and the responsibility that you share for making the world a better place. So I'd like to thank you very much for taking the time to be with us today, for reflecting on what can be achieved in actually quite a short time when you decide to make that happen. In conclusion, let me say the best wishes and the pride of the university go with each and every graduate. Congratulations again.
Deputy Chancellor, guests and graduates, that occasional address concludes the formal proceedings of the ceremony. On behalf of the Deputy Chancellor, I invite you to join the official party for refreshments. These will be served in the Great Hall foyer and in the balcony adjoining the hall. The photography, framing and memorabilia services are located on level 4, just one floor below us, and take some time to enjoy the campus. The academic procession is about to leave the Great Hall. As it does, I instruct our new graduates to join the procession, which will end in the balcony room. You thought you were done. Would the congregation please rise for the academic procession?